Hey, what's going on, everyone? So a lot's been going on this past week. A lot of issues going on over with Russia and Ukraine, and in the US and in the EU, there's been a lot of regulation that's been going through, whether to ban or help crypto grow. So first things first, let's take a pulse check on the crypto market. Overall, the crypto market is at $1.79 trillion. And for reference, the market cap of gold is around $11 trillion. Bitcoin's still at the top at $38,000, and it just can't seem to break or at least hold that $40,000 mark that it's been sitting at. So if we look at the price of Bitcoin, it kind of bottomed out. The last time it bottomed out, it was in the low 30s. This time, it's slightly higher. Are we seeing higher lows and higher highs? It could just be an overall larger pattern here. We don't know. But overall, we're, 40-ish% down from all-time highs. So we'll see. A lot of people are saying it's the consolidation phases where everyone's accumulating. Considering the all-time high price, 38K, it's a pretty nice discount. Ethereum was around 46 or 4,800 at the all-time high. Now it's at 2,500. Pretty steep discount as well. Not much going on in the top 10 other than Terra Luna. Terra Luna is up 80% in the past month, which is pretty crazy considering everyone else is just falling like flies. So in the EU, they were trying to vote on a law that would ban any cryptocurrency that is proof of work, which most of them are, including Bitcoin. This was rejected by a 30 to 23 vote, which is very bullish. That means the EU will not be banning cryptocurrency, and they're going to be at least open-minded and let crypto try to progress and flourish in the EU. The whole thing was they were concerned about the amount of energy that Bitcoin uses for all the mining. But it turns out the amount of energy is very low, much less than even like washer and dryers. The amount of electricity for that in AC is multitudes higher than what is required to mine Bitcoin. So really there's just not much of an argument there. And a similar thing happened to us in the US, where Biden had an executive order he signed into place last week. And in summary, it was the same thing where the US was not going to be opposed to crypto and actually embrace it and be open-minded and work with some of the cryptocurrencies and exchanges to have better regulation and really foster its growth rather than shut it down. And here it says Americans actually want crypto from their banks. It says Gen Zers are crypto investors. Nearly 1 in 10 plan to invest in 2022. And in millennials, 30% have already invested. So Gen Z has a very large group that wants to invest or has invested. Millennials are the highest. And then in the older generations, Gen X and baby boomers, just less and less. And with the whole war in Ukraine, as I mentioned in my last video, many organizations and people around the world have been donating to the cause, to Ukraine, through crypto, because there's not as many hoops you have to jump through or just simply red tape that will block you from transferring regular fiat currency through a bank. And so far, over $108 million in crypto has been donated to Ukraine, which is just a mind-blowing amount within a few short weeks. This is the first time in history where they are basically crowdfunding a war, and people from around the world are able to participate. So Kraken announced they would donate over $10 million worth of aid to Ukraine. And recipients will be credited $1,000 of Bitcoin to their accounts. and this is for people that hold Kraken accounts. Bored Ape Yacht, very similar. They're inspired, and they came together, and almost $1 million of ETH was donated to Ukraine, to any wallets in the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem. And then they're also going to match another $1 million of their own. So right now, with crypto being down and everything, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And Elon Musk, who has a lot of influence really on on the stock market, on crypto markets, and he was saying, as a general rule, it's better to own things during inflation, physical things like homes and stocks and companies, when inflation is high. But that being said, he still owns and won't sell any of his crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Doge. So, you heard it from the man himself. He doesn't plan to sell any of his crypto. And it seems like anything but the dollar is what you want to hold during times of inflation. And last week, Kevin O'Leary said he is putting 20% of his portfolio into crypto. And as you all may know, Kevin O'Leary, he's on Shark Tank, well-respected entrepreneur, very successful entrepreneur. And he has put 20% of his portfolio into cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So that is a very big bet. That is a very bullish sign. And he's diversified it across many different ecosystems. He's saying, is Ethereum going to win? Is Solana going to win? Or is it going to be Helium or Avalanche? We don't know, so that's why he owns them all. And that's kind of a good idea. You're diversifying, but within a niche, and that niche being crypto. So Elon and Kevin O'Leary, both very bullish, not selling their crypto. And as most of you may have noticed by now, gas has been outrageously high in the past week or so, past 2 weeks. It's just a few weeks ago, it was in the threes, and now it's over $6 for me in the California Bay Area. Down in Beverly Hills, it's over $7, almost $8 for 91 octane. However, the gas price in ETH has been down. Look at the chart here, past 2 or 3 years. Ethereum prices have been ranging all the way up to almost $750 to $500, and then more recently in the 200s. But right now, it is, all things considered, it's a pretty all-time low, $41. So at least Ethereum gas prices are down, but that's just because, the crypto isn't hyped up right now. Not everything's at all-time highs. The sentiment is kind of down. There's not a lot of focus. Not everyone's using Ethereum to buy NFTs right now, so there's less congestion on the network. So ETH gas prices are much lower now. So hopefully that gives you guys a better insight of what's been going on this past week and kind of the direction we're headed. Everything's still pretty uncertain, but at least from the law and regulation side, it seems like in Europe and in the US, they're not going to ban it. And just kind of foster its growth and regulation. With big names being pretty bullish on it and holding, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. They're not ditching it. But let's hope these gas prices can go down. But it'll probably be a long time before we see any major drops in gas prices back to normal. That's all I have. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a safe day. And I will see you guys soon in the next video.